Ready?
Ready.
See, the whole thing just boils down to one word.
What word is that?
The carburetor.
That's 2 words, Dad.
You know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
See, the reason the carburetor works so well in those old cars like the GT is the sound that it got out of the motor, that purr, that rusty growl. You know, you never hear that in cars nowadays. I'm telling you, you take one of those carburetors and slap that on the front of that motor, man, it gives the car superpowers.
Yeah, but what about the fuel injection? And all of the features that the newer models have? The old model's good. Really just think the new one's even nicer looking.
Well, I guess you got me kind of on that fuel injection thing, but I can still school you on a couple things. Hey, hand me a bag, will you?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's the main function of the car that I think should be your main concern. When you put all this stuff, all these accessories and distractions into something that's already technologically perfect, you can see all your efforts going in different directions, see? It's kind of like that phone of yours.
That you bought me.
Well, that's true, but see, I think with something like that, when you put all this stuff on this small package like that, it's very distracting. You see, I should think that a phone like that would bring people together that you're far away from, but, you know, when I see your friends texting and sexting and mexting, well, or playing those stupid games or taking pictures of food, it separates you, it divides you from people you need to be close to.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but most of the time we're texting other people to see what they're doing or if they want to hang out later. And other times we're doing something on our phone that we share with everybody in the room and talk about. You never notice that?
No, not really. I guess I could be a little bit biased. That makes it my bad, huh? Okay, so I don't have anything to worry about.
No. I like to think that my friends and I, we use the modern stuff we get as a way of getting the most out of anything. It's like, it's not all about convenience, it's also about improvement.
You know, I get the old records versus CDs argument sometimes too. Hey, I like old records and the sound of old GTs.
Yeah, well, when I'm rich and famous, I'll buy you one.
Oh yeah? Well, you know, before you start saying that, maybe you should work a little harder on getting your college applications out. Did you, by the way?
Almost.
Almost. Hey, that's good. That's an improvement. Oh, it'll be nice when I almost pay the tuition, huh?
Hey.
Listen, when you get all those applications done and mailed and out the door, it's going to be the most perfect feeling ever.
Definitely.
Like when we get these leaves done. Look, you're a lucky guy. After today, you'll never have to rake these leaves on this lawn again. Oh, we're almost done. You want to get this side of the lawn? I'll finish up that side. That way we can get done quicker and your ears can get a rest from my ranting.
Sure. Hey, Dad,
Yes, son.
could you tell me the story about how you met Mom?
You want me to tell you that story? I think you'd be sick of hearing it by now.
I kind of forgot it.
Really? All right.
Could you tell it to me like you're telling it for the first time?
All right. So it'll be interesting. Well, I was coming back into the city to go to work from Grandma and Grandpa's place, and boy, it really wasn't my day. There was all these annoying passengers on that train. There was a screaming kid, maybe two, and there was the people next to me were arguing, and I wanted to change my seat. And then all of a sudden, like she came from heaven, I saw the most amazing woman ever. So all I could do really, because I couldn't talk to her, all I could do was stare at her and smile. And I'm smiling and staring at her and smiling and staring at her as wide as I could. God, I looked so ridiculous.
Smooth.
Oh man, she was much smoother than me, but she, by a miracle, she was looking at me too and smiling. And then the next thing you know, she comes over to me and she says, you look like you got something you want to say to me. And I said, I'm saving this seat for you. And she's actually sat down. She sat down next to me. So we started talking all the way into the city. And the next thing you know, we were in the station, and we made a pledge to each other. We were going to hang out as much as possible, meet each other, see each other as much as we could, and talk all the time and everything. And so we did. And that's what we did.
That's amazing.
Your mother is amazing. And don't you ever forget it. Well, look, why don't you finish up that section? I'll finish up over here, and we'll just get this done and be done, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Good. You need some help? You look a little tired.
No, it's all right.
Well, you've been working on this same area of leaves for a while now.
I have a strategy.
Well, you don't need to work on the same pile and then drag it halfway across the lawn. All you need to do is get a bag and a rake.
I'm getting there.
Well, I only asked because you're kind of going a little slow, and I want to get this done as soon as we
I'm not going that slow.
Look, well, what's the big secret here? Are you hurt? Did you hurt your back?
Nope. Stop!
What do you mean, stop? Come on, talk to me. Please. What's wrong? What's the matter?
I don't want to leave yet.
But it isn't the end. You got the rest of the year. You've got the last Thanksgiving. You've got the last snow to shovel snow. And look, you can come back anytime you want and do all the shitty yard work you want to.
Growing up sucks.
Growing up doesn't suck. Just some of the things you have to do while you're growing up, like saying goodbye to your folks.
Yeah.
You know what's really gonna suck?
What?
When you have to say goodbye to your own son.
Yeah.
Then you can tell him not to worry.
God, I hope I have a daughter that I hate.
Oh, don't say that.